Shall we start?
Yeah, you can.
Good evening to you all. This is Group 13. I am Girishan Selvarannam. With me, Pragadishan Suppasamy and Hariharan Vetrivel. So we are discussing about from our research paper, Adam Optimizer. So this Adam Optimizer, this is authored by these authors and published in the International Conference on Learning Representation on 7 to 9 May 2015 in San Diego. So in this research paper, they are using sort of data sets from MNIST dataset and INDP movie review dataset. Next slide. So in this discussion, we are more focusing on Adam optimization method, and also there are some sort of related optimization like used to get the Adam optimization method that are AdaGrade, RMSPro, and other optimizations such as AdaDelta, stochastic gradient descent, and the sum of function optimization and natural gradient descent. And also we are focusing on the experiments using Adam method such as logistic regression, multi-layer fully connected neural networks, deep convolutional neural networks. And also in extensions, we are discussing sort about ADAMAX. Next please. So the adaptive moment estimation method. So this is the one of the latest state-of-the-art optimization algorithm used by many practitioners on machine learning. So this Adam method combines the best properties of AdaGrade, RMSPro, momentum, and bias correction. And also using this Adam optimization, we are sort of have some advantages like straightforward to implement, computationally efficient, and little memory requirements, and appropriate for problems with noisy and space gradients. Next slide. So from this Adam method, we have to like extend this Adam date. We are using some other optimization methods that are one of that AdaGrade. So this is an algorithm that works for space gradient. So normally in stochastic gradient optimization, we use the same learning rate for all parameters. Like for all norm, so we are using the same learning rate, but in AdaGrade, we are using different learning grade for every different parameters for that time for t. So it is very convergence, very faster and more reliable than the simple stochastic gradient descent. So next slide. And also we use to create Adams method, RMSPro method also used by that. So root mean square propagation. So in here, this is closely related to Adam optimization and AdaGrade. So this is mainly designed to accelerate the optimization process and decrease the number of function evaluates required to reach the optimum. So in here, in normal stochastic method, we are using for the norm, we use only to multiply dw and db, but in here we use the squares of dw and db, and also for the final thing, we have to divide the learning rate by exponentially decaying average of square gradients. So this is very efficient to take the maxima very faster. So next slide. Other than that, these two optimizations are very direct to the Adam method. But other than that, there are other methods for the first order information. VS GD, Ada Delta, and neural network Newton method, and also for the um, second order optimization algorithm is the sum of function optimization. It is a quasi-Newton method based on mini batches. And also Adam employs a preconditional that adapts to the geometry of the data in the matrix. For that, it's used natural gradient descent. And the experiments are followed by Pragatisha.
Thank you, Kirshigan. In the experiment, in this paper, Adam optimizer is used with popular machine learning models like logistic regression, multi-layer fully connected neural networks, and also deep convolution neural networks. This is to evaluate the Adam method. And also we use parameter initializing to compare different algorithms. And also this is to demonstrate the efficiency of the Adam optimizer. And the hyperparameters such as like learning rates and momentum are searched over a dense grid to get best results. And also to get better results, we have used, they have used best hyperparameter settings. In this experiment, the data sets used the MNIST and IMDb and CIFAR 10. So the MNIST database is a database of handwritten digits, and also it has the training sets of 60,000 examples and also the test set of 10,000 examples. And this is a subset of a larger data set, which is NIST. And the digits have been size normalized and also centered in a fixed size image. And IMDb dataset has 50,000 movie reviews for natural language processing or text analytics. And also the dataset is used for binary sentiment classification, containing more data than previous benchmark datasets. And also CIFR dataset contains 60,000 32 into 32 color images, and it has 10 classes which has 6,000 images per class. And in this 60,000, 50,000 are training images, 10,000 are test images. So if we go into the logistic regression, we first check it on the MNIST dataset. So logistic regression has a well-studied convex objective. So it is ideal for optimizer comparison because it has no local minima problems. And also here, step size is as alpha, and also the decay is 1 over root t. So the alpha t becomes alpha over root t. So it is it has the theoretical equation for alpha t. And also the logical regression classifies the class label directly on 784 dimensions vector. And also you can see from this figure here, the AdaGrad performs relatively lower than SGD with Nestro and Adam here because this is a well-studied convex objective. And also you can see that like Adam is in par with SGD Nestro, and it performs really well in this situation. So if we go into the IMDb dataset with the logistic regression, AdaGrad can be more efficient when compared to SGD because AdaGrad can deal with sparse features and gradients. And also SGD is low at learning rare features. And also Adam with 1 over root t decay is like theoretically like similar to AdaGrad's performance. And also in this data set, in this model, IMDb reviews were pre-processed into a bag of word feature vectors. And this bag of word feature vectors are highly sparse, so it can overfit. To prevent it from overfitting, we are using 50% 50% of dropout. So as you can see here, we have used, so they have used 50% of dropout here. So in the from this figure, you can see that STD with Nestro is performing really low than Adagrad and Adam. And Adam is in par with Adagrad because, like I said earlier, Adam can also deal with sparse features. That's why it can perform really well in this situation as well. So if we go into the multi-layer neural networks on MNIST, multi-layer neural network is really a powerful model with non-convex objective functions. So it is not ideal, but Adam performs really well with this kind of situation as well, like non-convex objective function as well. As we go into the neural network model, it has two fully connected hidden layer networks with 1,000 hidden units each, and also ReLU functions are used for in this experiment, and also mini batch size is 128. So different optimizers are studied using the standard deterministic cross entropy object function with L2 weight decay to L2 weight decay on the parameter to prevent from overfitting here. And also here we are using the sum of function method, which was explained by Girishigan earlier. It is really a good, it has shown really good performance with mini batches. So we are using it here, and also we are comparing with the Adam method. As you can see it from the figure here, Adam is performing really well with this situation as well. This sum of function as well. So other things will be explained by Harigar.
Thank you, Brother Ishan. So come to the experiment on convolutional neural network. We are using they are using CFR10 dataset. So convolutional neural networks has a characteristic that weight sharing to the different layers have the different gradient difference. So that the Adam is a good model to evaluate, because that's adapting different gradients in very efficiently. For the making the experiment, first they are pre-process the image to whitening, and to overfitting the model to the model function, they are using the dropout noise applied to the whole input and input layer and fully connected layer to dropout normalization method. To this data set has a big 60,000 data set. To minimize that, they are using mini batch gradient descent. For that, mini batch size as a 128. For the CCN architecture, they are using 5 into 5 convolutional filter, and they are using 1,000 fully connected hidden layers. They are using as a ReLU activation function here. Next slide, please. Come to the result. You can see the left side first figure. This is showing first few epochs, how the algorithms are converging. Comparing here, the Adagrad and Adams are working well in the first few epochs. But come to the overall picture of the convergence, the Adagrad is not working efficiently. After the few epochs, it's making very slow progressions. Why? Because in the second momentum, we using the using RMS probe and AdaGrade. So the AdaGrade has the functionality to the second momentum function. That function vanishes to 0 when doing the sphere gradients. So only the epsilon naught value is taking care and making the very slow convergence here. But in overall, the normal SGD algorithm and Adam algorithms are using giving the best optimization rather than AdaGrade. But the SGD is not adapting well in a starting stage, and when the gradients are varying. So the most so they are suggesting this is Adam optimization is the best optimization for the CNN networks. So next slide, please. So come to the bias correction term. This is for the actually for hyperparameter tuning. They are evaluating the experimenting on this. So this hyperparameter tuning for, they are first changing the value for B1, V2 and the alpha, log value of alpha. Because why we have to care about the bias correction term? The bias correction term in all the gradient is exponential average taking when we taking the exponential average for the first and second moment vectors. It's taking very slow momentum, so it may be giving some harmful effect on optimization, not always, some cases. So that they are using the bias correction term, experimenting on bias correction term. So when we doing the bias correction term, they founding the B1 as a 0.9 and B2 as a 0.999 is giving that the no bias correction term is appearing. It's working with the same as the no, there's a no bias correction applied wave as well. So you can see in the picture. So next slide, please. So after that, they are giving as an extension as a AdamX for some something added here. So AdamX is a adaptation of the Adam optimizer using infinity norms. Infinity norms mean actually in Adam the second momentum vector using 2L norm to doing the operations. But here in AdamX, the VT is the exponential moving average of the past P norms for gradient. So then the past the P norm is limited to infinity. So through the infinity, they are getting one equation. So you can see that equation in the right side. Through that operations, they come to the one algorithm. So one equation, that max function, if it is a, if that value is come to 0, near to 0, they are using gradient descent value as a VT value, or else they are using the value. So we seen that convolutional neural network, there's a second moment vector is converging vector value is after some epochs, few some epochs, near to come to 0. So epsilon naught playing the role. So for eliminating that problem, they are suggesting this AdamX to do the work. So next slide, please. For the conclusion, the Adam optimizer is a best optimizer for the first order stochastic gradient optimization method for the large data set and the high dimensional parameter space for the ML machine learning problems. This is a combination of the good already available in good optimization algorithms as a AdaGrade and RMS probe. The AdaGrade is working well with the SPA gradients, because if the gradient is very oscillating and very highly deviating, then the adder gradient reducing to decrease that rate. Or else if the gradient is very low, slowly increasing, then the adder gradient doing that, making that progress, the rate is high. So that's the way the adder gradient working. In the RMS probe, deal with the non-stationary objective and moving average to the gradient. It means the RMS probe is working with the, if there is a deviation in the gradients, the RMS probe taking the average value as the this path to converge the local minima. That's the way the both combined in the ADAM optimization. To experiment, the experiment confirmed that it's tested through the whole converge problem. Through that, they suggesting the ADAM optimization is the robust and well suitable optimization for the non-converge optimization problem for the machine learning. This is widely used current time. It's the one currently using in community, and also ADAM in previous experiment they come to the conclusion the ADAM provide the better result than commonly available algorithms nowadays. That was the conclusion. Next slide. So these are the reference we used for the online references. Next slide. So that was our presentation. Thank you. If you have any question, feel free to ask.
Thank you for your presentation. If you have any questions regarding this presentation or